Hey guys, it's Amy here. Guess where I'm at? I am in Whitwell, Tennessee, and we are at the Bolt Farm Treehouse. I am super excited. This has been on our bucket list to come here for a really long time. I'm standing in the pathway, getting ready to head down, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the place. And right up there on the side is the treehouse. We are staying in the friends and family treehouse because we have Shelton with us and his friend Bryson. We've been here a couple of days and we have a couple more to stay, but I thought it would be good to give you a quick tour of the place. Up here they have an outdoor shower. Martin is currently in there right now taking a shower. They have this barbecuer, which is awesome. A pizza oven, outdoor pizza oven. We cooked on that and that was super fun to use. Really easy to use. You just make your pizza, you put it on here, and you just rotate it. They have really great oven mitts to be able to do that. This is the outdoor table. They have an outdoor hot tub and this super cool bed. They get a lot of high humidity here, so we've been on that a couple of times, and it's usually pretty wet because the humidity is a lot higher than it is back home. Here is the view from our deck. It is just amazing. It's a very expansive view. In one of the videos I watched about this place, it says that you can see out there for 6 to 7 miles, and I don't doubt it. It's amazing. The little town down there is Whitwell, and I'm not sure if you can see that in the shot, but that is the ball field. And then they have this excellent little 2-seater hanging nest chair. I love it. And now we're gonna head inside. Everything that they use here is, not everything, but they have incorporated a lot of vintage items, like this door here. It is so cool to see the detail. At one point it had a slide lock and it had some other stuff up there. So super cool to see those details. Right here we have a mini fridge. Well, it's not that small actually. And then as you step in, it's going to be hard to see all of this. The camera just cannot do it justice. But right over here, if you need to chill a beverage, they have this, which is awesome. All your switches are right here, and they run a lot of things. You have these little bedside lights. We have a fan going up there. They also have the chandelier. Every one of the lights are on a dimmer switch, which is a super cool aspect if you ask me. It's really cool. They have this fun rug by the bed. They also have, like, the floors in here are so cool. Just the color and the detail. And then over here on this side of the bed, they have a vintage phone, which I'll show you. Right there. This is the guest book. We haven't signed it yet. Down below is a copy of Pete Nelson's Being a Treehouse books, which is super cool. I have that book at home. This is the view out of the side window. And the side window is really cool as well. They have an incense. The incense smells really neat. This vintage fan is super cool. We have been using it. So in here, there are so many windows, as you can see. I'm going to step back here to get a big view of the whole room. it heats up a lot in here. And when it heats up, it gets really hot. So they do have an air conditioning unit above that front door over there. It's not quite enough to cool it. We came in the off season and I didn't really understand what that meant. And I asked some questions and found out that the off season is because it's really hot here. And it is. I put my makeup on and I swear it just falls right off my face. So we'll see. They have this really cool vintage headboard. It's been painted. Lavender bundles are everywhere in here and it is a cool effect. The bed is super high. Like, to get up there, I have to prop my foot on the little ledge to be able to get up in there. Here is a bench at the foot of the bed. So back to what I was saying about this fan and the air in here. We use this fan. I have it off right now so you can hear better, but we do use that fan to run with the AC, and it helps keep it a bit cool, but not quite as cool as we're used to. In the wintertime, they have this gas fireplace with the cool little air booster, even though you're not going to use it, but it's the details. Look at this fun little gadget here that has your little brush and your dustpan. They have yoga mats here. They have a vintage record player. Vintage look. It's not an actual vintage one, but it is a vintage look. And it can play records up top. It can play CDs. And we noticed it can play cassettes on the side too. Really cool. They have some albums here. Of course, they have a couple of Need to Breathe ones. It's a cool effect to me that they have a couple of Need to Breathe albums here to listen to. And there's something special about listening to an actual vinyl as opposed to a CD or just listening to your Spotify. And if you guys didn't know, the creators of Bolt Farm is one of the band members from Need to Breathe. And if you guys know and have been following us around and know us well, you know that Need to Breathe is hands down our favorite band. We've been listening to them since 2009. That's the first time that we saw them in concert, and we were just in love. Every song that they sing, we love. Every album that they've put out, they just have a very unique sound, and I don't understand why more people aren't following them because it's amazing. Anyhow, the creators of this place here is the bass player and his wife, and they have done an amazing job of just incorporating creativity and a great place to relax and escape and unwind. So I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff in here. In this one, the family and friends treehouse, there's this great big huge gathering table. It seats 6, and on it they have a vintage looking checkerboard with some checker pieces and a jar. Cool detail. Even the little twine that they put on the jar, just super cool. In here there's some colored pencils, and if you want, you can color in these books. Super cool. This table is really big, and it's a great gathering space for people to just sit around and unwind and connect together. Out these windows here is another view of the valley. They have this cool tin in the window, popcorn tin, love it. And the details in the wall, even in the window frames. My husband, being a carpenter, he was very drawn to the construction of this place, and he said it's super cool because they've used rough sawn 2x4s as part of this, and then it looks like they have stained them and put some paint on it. It's really super cool. Coming right along though, what is this little box? You might wonder. This little box is a 5-star resort for your iPhone. It says your mobile deserves a rest too. So even your phone needs a break once in a while. And that's true. It needs a break from us. So here in the kitchen, instead of a microwave, they have a retrowave, which is really cool. Here are your utensils, Down here, those are those oven mitts that I told you about that come in handy when you're doing the pizza. They have a toaster here. And again, the view is just amazing. Here's the stovetop. There's some more drawers in here. And it really has everything that you need. There's the trash. The dishes are in here. It has a dishwasher, which is nice. We don't have to do it. We can let the dishwasher do it for us. And they have this cutie little farm style sink with a little apron. Really cute. And there's the refrigerator. And our sink has this bronze faucet, which is really nice. And the hand soap. Right here is the corner shelves. And these are really cool. They are live edge shelves. This particular shelf has all the coffee, and it's a coffee grinder and a French press, which is really neat. And then going up, you can see that top shelf. There's no way I could reach that. I'd have to use a chair. And then I am going to show you a couple more things in here really quick. So this is a movie projector, and right up here you can watch movies. I'm going to pop the screen down. You can watch movies up there, and they have a Roku that you can use to watch your movies, and it's really pretty cool. I'm going to back up so you guys can see the chandelier from this shot. I'm standing at the front door and just panning into the room. Shut this door here. It is super spacious in here. They have just done a great job. And I keep telling myself, I want to remember this detail when I get home. I want to remember this detail. So I'm going to do a video and remember all the details. Like this super cool rough sawn wood wall that's behind the bed. It's super cool. I'm going to pop the bedside lights off so you can see that. And I'm going to pop the chandelier off. And check out the ceiling. This ceiling are the 10 squares. And if I had to guess, those are maybe a 14 by 14 square, maybe a 16 by 16. They're pretty big. They even have, and I'll show you at night, but all around the perimeter of the room, they have these little twinkle lights. See if I can make them come on. Can't remember which one they are. Yep, couldn't do it, but I'll figure that out and show you that later. Even the base of the table to me is super cool. It's a really big table base in there. Again, I'm telling you the details in here. I'm sure the camera footage just doesn't do it justice. You have to be here to experience it. It's amazing. It is so peaceful and just quiet. It's just lovely. Now I'm going to come in behind this door and show you the bathroom. So in here, there are 2 sinks, vanity, 2 mirrors. I love the balance in here, the side by side. I love things that equate and that balance. For some reason, it gives me like a lot of peace. So even the details of, there's a towel hanger on this side and a hook on this side. There's 2 lavender bundles there and there. This room also has the tin ceiling in it, and it just looks super awesome. There's lots of storage under the sink vanity. And even these towels, these are the towels that are used for bathing. And if you could smell what these smell like through the camera lens, I just can't even describe it. It smells amazing. I'd love to know what they're using when they wash those towels. This basket on this side, we've been using these towels out at the hot tub. And again, like I said, every light has a dimmer switch on it. So even in here, if you want to turn it down a bit, you can turn it down. Details. The copper hammered towel ring, another beautiful aspect to me. And then here there is a reclaimed door, Again, another really cool feature. The knob is not intact. It's really rough, but I just love it. On the one side of the barn door is this little room here. We've been storing our luggage in here, and it's great, but they have 2 bathrobes in here, and they have the Bolt Farm logo on it. They too smell cool. And then they have the hooks that they're on. So for the king and queen, it's just perfect. Here's this light here. But up on the ceiling here, there's also the tin. They've brought that over. I can't even tell you how tall these ceilings are in here. They're way taller than me though. My hand can only reach just barely above the crown, and it goes up for a ways. So then out here, if we slide this barn door across, and look at the detail on this side of the barn door. And you're going to see in a moment here, it looks very different on the other side, which I think is really cool. So we're going to slide this across. And now this puts us in the bathroom. They have a chandelier in the bathroom. I mean, you can feel amazing when you're in here using the bathroom even with the chandelier. There's another one of those lavender bundles. Love it. So pretty. Tall ceilings in here again, and the same tin roof. This bathroom even has a dimmer switch on it, which is super cool. There's a fan switch. There is the toilet paper holder, which is even a cool aspect how they put it on an angle. I love that. Then when we come in here and shut the door, back side of the door doesn't even have a handle. You just put your finger in this little hole to slide it across. And now look at the paint in here, the back side of this door. It is a chippy painted door. Who knows how old it is and what its story is, where it came from. I'm gonna try to back away so you can see it. It is super cool. Love it. Well, that's kind of the inside. When you're in this area, you can shut this door if you want to have some privacy. And then there's a door on the other side here, and we will show you that. Beyond here, this is what gets you to the back bedroom area. So we'll go check that out. All right, so stepping in here, there is a side door, and this door will actually take you outside. It's kind of a pull. Anyhow, this door will also take you outside. So this tree house has 2 entrances, which is super cool. So your guests don't have to disturb you if you're in the front area. This light switch also has a dimmer. Super, super cool. And this little hallway comes on down. We learned from one of the videos that we watched that a lot of these windows were collected, and these ones in particular that are black on the outside and white, black on the inside, white on the outside, you can see that right there. Those were actually from, I think they said, an old church in Charleston, South Carolina. So these windows have made it a ways. In here we have the same tin roof up top, which is just beautiful. I love the detail and the distressed look on it. In here they have a chest full of games. It's an old wood chest. And these are the amazing, never seen these before, king size bunk beds. The bedding here is super amazing. I'm telling you, they are using high thread count on these sheets too. They all feel really great. Great pillows. But king size bunk beds, who does that? I'll tell you who does that. Bolt Farm does that. They know how to make relaxing a top priority. This cool window, maybe somebody gave it to them. It says, "Welcome to the Treehouse, 11/19 or 7/19 of 21. Thank you, Hazeman family," I think is how you pronounce that. Air conditioning unit in here. There is the top bunk. They got this cool ladder. And then they have a little storage area for you to store your stuff in here. So this, again, is super cool. I just absolutely love staying here. This has just been a real treat. Been on our bucket list forever. There's another one of those lavenders. Super pretty. And now I'm going to take you outside and show you a couple more things to wrap up the tour. All right, I am back outside and I am going to step down and show you outside here. There is a fire pit. I can hear the sprinklers running in the background. They are working on trying to get the native grasses growing here again. Super cool. I'm going to pan up really quick. Out in the distance up there, if you look close, here comes a paraglider. We've been seeing a few of these guys going by the property, and it's really cool. There's a local place just right next door almost that offers paragliding tours. And here comes one now. And it's so cool because right over the edge, I mean, there's an edge. That person's just going right along the edge line. And that's got to be amazing to be over there, over the cliffside. I'm going to walk you around over here. If you look over there in the distance, you will see a ceiling fan going, and you will see 4 little macrame hammock chairs. They're really cool. But right now we're going to go down this pathway and show you the fire pit. At night out here, there are some amazing creatures. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're bugs or if they're frogs, but they sound amazing. As soon as dusk rolls in, it just sounds like an orchestra of all of these little crazy animals, and it's pretty cool. Here is the fire pit, and they have 6 black Adirondack chairs for all your guests. Super cool touch. There are the woods, and right now we are underneath the treehouse. And going along this pathway here again, we will come right on up. Little bridgeway. I bet that the water runoff goes right through here, and they have made a path for that to keep that from washing out the little driveway. There is, I'm sorry, it's not a driveway, it's a pathway. There is the ceiling fan, just operates by a pull string. And then here's these chairs. They are really pretty comfortable. We sat in them the other day, and I'm gonna climb myself in one right now and show you. It's super fun. You can swing in them, and you can turn around right there and see there's such a great view to be had from this. Martin tucked himself in it the other day and just pulled this up all around him, and it literally was like a full-size hammock. Anyhow, we are here again at Bolt Farm, Tennessee. It's in Whitwell, but it's just outside of Chattanooga. And I highly recommend, if anyone is looking for a great escape to just slow down and relax and enjoy nature and reconnect with your loved ones, this is a great place to go check out. Alright, so stepping in here, there is a side door, and this door will actually take you outside. It's kind of a pull. Woo! It's kind of a pull. Little bridgeway. I bet that the water runoff goes right through here, and they have made a path for that to keep that from washing out the little driveway. There is, I'm sorry, it's not a driveway, it's a pathway.